I think the thing that makes me personally stand out from my competition is that quiet confidence. It's an it factor that everybody has to possess in and of themselves. It can't be something that is taught, and it really isn't even something that's conditioned. It's something that you believe to be true from the core of who you are, and you're unapologetic for that belief. And it's not about thinking that you are better than someone else, but that you are your best. And I know that that is what helps me stand out in any given scenario. I mean, it's what I use when I audition for Broadway shows and roles in New York. It's something that I've always tried to do when I pitch ideas to job markets or commercials, or try to sell something. And in a pageant, and namely Miss USA, you're selling yourself. There's really not a way to compare yourself to the next person. So you have to just possess that quiet confidence, and I know that's what helps me stand out. So if you can find it for yourself, you'll be way ahead of the game. I would likely be able to survive in a concrete jungle, but in a wilderness, I'm not really a fan of nature. I like elements about nature, but it's you know, when people, I've seen so many stand-up comedians use this as an example, but like you get to a campsite and everybody's there roughing it, and then somebody pulls up in this like $150,000 RV, and you're like, oh, that's what I forgot, my house, yeah, and running water and a toilet and sheets and, you know, doors that keep bugs away. I'm more of that kind of nature girl. But you could put me in the concrete jungle, and a big city, I definitely could survive. I've got a lot of street cred to my name, but I think surviving in the wilderness is just not really my cup of tea. I could do it if a lot of money were on the line, though. I definitely could do it for some money. Well, I think I kind of tackled this last week when I jumped out of an airplane at nearly 15,000 feet in the air. It was a moment where I couldn't really think about being fearful. I just had to think about living once. And if today was the very last day that I had on this earth, I would have wanted to experience what it was like to fly, and to jump out of a plane, and to have that opportunity to skydive with Skydive Carolina last week was awesome. It was something that I knew I wanted to do for a long time, and it was something that I didn't let fear get in the way. So I can't think of anything else off the top of my head in the coming in the coming days or weeks or months that I would want to try without any fear present. But I've definitely tackled one of my biggest challenges, and that was defying gravity and landing on my feet.